Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got some big news for Trump. Watch this.
I'm sorry, where are we going?
John, I'll jump in here. We've got some breaking news out of D.C. David Spunt reporting right now. Special counsel Jack Smith is seeking to dismiss the Trump election interference case in Washington, D.C. We should note that this was expected. We've been reporting for a few weeks now that this would happen since the DOJ cannot prosecute a sitting president. Today, this news brings us one step closer to this case formally being dropped. The judge is going to need approval for this before anything is officially dismissed, as David's reporting, and that could come as soon as today. I believe David Spunt is up now. He's got this news for us. David.
Well, hey, Sandra, after almost 2 years of this Jack Smith saga, things seem to be ending for him. We just need the judge to sign off on it. After thousands of pages and hundreds of hours of interviews, it comes down to just 6 pages. Jack Smith, the special counsel, asking Judge Tanya Chutkan to dismiss this superseding indictment. This is the election interference case in Washington, D.C., where Donald Trump was charged with trying to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Ultimately, Smith says that DOJ does not prosecute sitting presidents. This never went to trial. It was supposed to go to trial earlier this year. That never happened. So he's asking to dismiss this case. Separately, we're waiting to see if and how he's asking to move forward in the documents case in Florida. Now, you may say that case was dismissed this summer, and that's true. It was dismissed this summer. However, Jack Smith, at the time, he didn't know Donald Trump was going to win, and he filed an appeal with the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta. We're told that he's also going to be filing something soon, winding down that case as well. So as of now, these cases are not officially dropped yet, but Smith is asking Judge Chutkan, who's expected to move along with it, and say, okay, we're going to drop this case because we cannot prosecute a sitting president. Separately, if I may add, President-elect Trump said that he would fire Jack Smith within, quote, 2 seconds of taking office. It doesn't appear that the president-elect will even have the opportunity to do that, because we've been reporting for several weeks now that Jack Smith will be gone at that point. On January 20th at noon, he will have stepped down. So at some point over the next several weeks, he's going to step down. They're going to close up the special counsel office, and this case will not go to trial. So while it was expected, it's certainly a big deal to see that special counsel Jack Smith, who's been a thorn in the side of Donald Trump for over 2 years, is officially asking a judge to drop his case.
David Spunt, on that breaking news for us, just reading through the government's motion to dismiss this, it reads, quote, in part, quote, the government has conferred with the defense counsel who does not object to this motion. Big news, John.
Well, it's big damn news. It's huge news. It's phenomenal news. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. The only price of admission for my live streams and all of my videos is to simply click the like button. Hit that thing. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider sharing the video by hitting the share button, copying the link, and sharing it on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, or X. And make sure you tag me. I'm LFR Family on X. Here's my my X channel right here. There you go. LFR Family. All right, so that's great news right there. All 4 felonies, all 4 charges will completely drop. He's already put it in there, and Trump still said that he's going to fire the hell out of him in 5 seconds. Trump, man, what? Trump a mean one, bro. He said, and I'm still firing them 5 seconds until me getting in the office. 5 seconds before my toenail gets inside of that office. He's done. He's done. My toenails, and I'm going to be wearing sandals before my toenail get inside of that office. Jack Smith is gone, son. He's gone. I think this is phenomenal news. And if anybody can use some good news, it's Trump, bro. I mean, they put this brother through the ringer because they did whatever in their power to take this dude down. We all seen it. We bear witness to it. We stood there. We fought for it. We fought against it. But they were using everything at their resources to fight Trump in every single thing that he wanted to do. All right. But I need to show y'all that because
I'm sorry, where are we going?
This just now came through. It's breaking news. It's just now hit. Make sure y'all share this bad boy and like it. I also wanted to show y'all a couple of other things as well, because y'all know where I stand. I voted Republican for the very first time this election for Trump and his agenda. I plan on holding him accountable from the heart of a lifelong liberal, a heart of a lifelong Democrat. I plan on holding him accountable based off of the knowledge that I have and the information that I find during his second term, his 47th presidential term. All right, but I believe that the way I voted is the best way to vote. I believe that the way that most of you all who are following my channel, the way that you voted was the best, the smartest way. And our country is most protected by how we voted. Okay. So it's absolutely phenomenal that these 4 felony charges will be dropped. You can't charge a sitting president. And I'm certain that Jack Smith did not know, as they said inside the video, he did not know that Trump will win. We put all of our forces against him. We put all of these charges on him. We tried to scandalize his name. We tried to make him look bad, make him look like a fascist, a racist, all of these things. Make him look like damnation will come to us all if Trump was at the helm of this country again. And that didn't work. The fear didn't work. The gloom and doom didn't work. It seemed like the positivity train, it reigned supreme. It seemed like the energy behind the MAGA movement, you all did it. Y'all covered him. Y'all made sure that he was heard, that he was appreciated, that he was celebrated, and that he was supported, and that you guys stood shoulder to shoulder with him and fought. And that's the reason why he's able to do what he says he would do, which is make America great. And I want to see him do it. I want to see him do it. All of the naysayers, all of the doom and gloom people that are believing that the country is about to fall and be demonic and we're about to be a socialist country. Well, we were moving in that direction under the Biden regime, under the Biden-Harris administration. Fortunately, we have changed that. Kamala said she wants to turn the page. I'm glad a lot of you listened and said, oh, you know what? That's probably the only thing I agree with you, Kamala. We do need to turn the page. And you in the damn book for the last 3.5 years. And that's what we about to do. We about to turn the page. Guys, we on my last live stream, I ended it prematurely before acknowledging a couple of super chats that I received. I received one that was for $20 and one for $50. And I want to say both of you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your super chat. I did not see it until after the stream. And I can't pull it up, unfortunately, because those super chats they're already gone. I can't pull them up. My apologies. Charge that to my mind and not my heart. Y'all know how I feel about you guys pulling up and showing all the support to y'all's show. All right. But thank you so much, man. But I want y'all to see this right here. Patrick Bet-David from Valuetainment. I started watching him when I started doing YouTube full time. And whenever I watch Valuetainment, because he teaches business, he actually show people by his own living how to move in the spaces that he's in. He's very professional, very successful. And I started following Valuetainment. And then he started getting into politics. And I was like, okay, that's good as well. He started getting politics, having political conversations with Trump and Vivek and everyone. He just got full into it. And his channel really, really started to do well when he did that. As a matter of fact, I believe he had larger numbers than most mainstream networks, news networks during the elections. This dude killed it. But he did a video, right? And he said the biggest loser from Trump winning is President Barack Obama. I need y'all to hear this. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know in the comments. This is absolutely brilliant. Just listen to what he says, man. I think it's dope. And don't forget to hit that like button. That's the only price of admission for all of my videos, especially my live streams.
The number one loser, you know who it is? Barack Obama. Do you know why? Because his voice doesn't carry weight anymore. He was out there begging, screaming, scolding, everything he did. He no longer carries that weight. Imagine Barack Obama every day he goes to sleep. He remembers that one dinner that he's talking shit to Trump, saying you'll never be president, when he did the angry tweets and all this stuff on Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, and he reads the Trump tweet at him talking shit about him. He says, at least you'll never be a president, drops the mic.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
Obama has to eat his words for the rest of his life. It's gotta suck. The number one loser of 2024 election. The number one loser, you know who it is? Barack Obama.
Barack Obama is the number one loser of the election because his voice no longer has the weight that they tried to have him believe that it has. I said that the way that I wanted to say it because he only believes it because that was put into his mind, put into his heart, that you are the guy where you say go. The black men need some correction. The black men seem to be trending Trump. We need a black man to stand to him and tell them what they need to do. And that's exactly what he did. He went to speak to nothing but black men, nothing but black men. And he didn't speak to them. He didn't speak to us. He spoke at us. He spoke at us. Like, listen to me. I am your leader. I'm the black people leader, black men leader. And y'all are letting these sisters down. Y'all are not doing these sisters any justice by voting against this sister by the name of Kamala. Now get your stuff together and don't make me go get Michelle on you. Don't you do it. Now shut up, pull up your pants, and get out there and vote for Kamala. Shut up. I have to say one more, shut up. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, and unfortunately for Barack Obama and every Democrat that's crying their eyes out still to this day that Trump won, Barack Obama's message didn't transfer because he's speaking to real men. And when men caught that message, they were like, wait a minute, dog, who are you talking to? You don't tell us how to vote. You give us reasons why that's the best candidate and then allow us to make that decision. But you don't try to put us down and make it seem like we don't care about our own women, which Michelle Obama, his wife, did. His wife opened her lips. That didn't sound right. His wife told black men, told black women that if your man, your sons, your brothers, your uncles, your husbands, your boyfriends do not vote for your interests, then they do not care about you. When Michelle said that, I no longer was upset that people was calling her Mike and Big Mike, because being that I was a lifelong Democrat, and when Barack Obama won, man, we looked at him like he was the guy, like he was King Dingaling. Like I have $1 with his face on it. I still got the newspaper that when he won, he had all of that. Got pictures and everything, his black household. You got two pictures. You got a picture of Jesus and a picture of Barack Obama. It used to be a picture of Jesus and Dr. King. But, new generations. I'm a newer generation, one of the newer ones, X. I think I'm X, maybe. But I started thinking for myself, because I got a family. And my family is going to be led by me, not by Barack Obama. So I had to start thinking for myself and looking into it, looking at our own interests, looking at what we put first, which is God and family. And then I had to make some cuts. What do we currently support that don't support our interests, that don't support God and family? All right. And does not support country first. It don't even put country first. And all of those answers was the Democrat Party. So I walked away from it 1,000%. And everybody that Barack Obama felt like he could demand we stay in line we stay in line, all of them are butthurt. All of them feel some type of way. Something like, I don't know if y'all seen this, but I showed it earlier today. I'm gonna show it to y'all once again. But this video right here from our girl, Joy Reid, who also feel like she has the power to keep Black people in line. Because I don't know if you've seen this video, but she also put out a video during the middle of the Kamala Trump, campaigning for president, where she said, you don't want to be left out. If you are Black, and I'm paraphrasing, if you are Black and you are voting for Trump, you're going to be kicked out and you're going to be left out, and you don't want to be on the other side. Pretty much this club of Black people will no longer accept you. And in this video right here, she's saying that if any of your friends, relatives, anyone you know, don't feel comfortable laughing with you or spending time with you, and they don't feel comfortable inviting you to Thanksgiving, then it's your fault, because you voted to hurt them. You voted to kill them. You voted in a manner that if something happens and there's a civil war, or there's a right versus left and left versus right type of situation, they already consider us, the people that voted for Trump, as outsiders, as the opposition, as the enemy, as the people who will snitch and point at them when the authorities come. Not realizing that we want to work together, not realizing that we put the country first. We're not putting party first. We're putting the country first. We're looking at the man with the best plan. We're looking at the person who says promises made, promises kept. We're looking at resume. When they actually had the job, how did they do? We're looking at world leader relationships. How do these world leaders look at the person that we voted for? Do they respect them? Do they honor him? Are they fearful of him? Do they believe that if they violate us in any way, shape, or form, that they will be handled? That they will be handled. Well, us voting Trump, we believe that that's the best way that they will get handled, right? Because we're looking at the past and it didn't work, right? So like Kamala Harris said, turn the page. And that's exactly what we did. So here's the Joy Reid video I'm talking about, where she is letting people know, yo, this is the reason why nobody want to eat Thanksgiving dinner with you.
People are rightfully alarmed. They have a reason to be alarmed. And if you would vote for that, people may not feel so confident that they're safe with you. This is not crazy. This is legitimate feelings of fear of you, and a feeling that you might not be someone they could trust. If this thing goes way south, autocracies go south real fast, and things get ugly, and people get asked to do things and turn people in and point people out and turn on them. And if you're voting affirmatively, gleefully for this, and people might, may not feel so confident in you anymore. That's real, and you kind of have to live with it. So if you think that you can vote for what people see as their destruction and then demand that they still are cool with you and kiki with you and have Thanksgiving with you, I think you're kind of missing the point of what people are upset about. They're afraid. And autocracy and fascism are things that are legitimate to be afraid of. So you may want to step back.
Now, the reason why I played that is because she says if you voted for the opposition and you expect people to be cool with you and laugh with you and joke with you and eat dinner with you, then you are sadly mistaken, because those people don't trust you anymore. They believe that if it goes down, you're going to snitch on them, that you're going to point the authorities in their direction. I'm not snitching on anybody. I care less about snitching. It's you all that want to censor us. It's you all that wanted to separate us. I can't even have a conversation with a man or a woman without first asking them what pronoun do they want to be called. Because if I fail and I try to tap into the manners that my guardian taught me, and I say, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and I do that, which I have done before, and then somebody take offense to that because I didn't check to see if this man would much rather prefer to be called ma'am or her or she. That is you all that did that. You made a regular ass conversation difficult to have. You completely confused these kids. Kids just want to go to school with their friends, learn and play and do it safely. That's it. That's all kids want to do. But now you got them focusing on their sex, on their gender that they want to be, on their pronouns, on the American flag versus the rainbow flag. You got kids crying, fearful like you are. This lady is inside of her office. Think about this. And I don't know if you thought about this yet. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, big dog. She's inside of her office whispering and looking to the side like somebody's going to come. Everything about her posture is afraid. You're even fearful in your own damn house. Are you in your house? Are you at work? Why are you whispering and looking to the side like master might come? Somebody might hear me. Don't tell nobody. I might get in trouble. I might get in trouble. You act like a damn slave, bruh. Nobody want to follow anybody that's that fearful. Your posture, everything about you is fearful. No child of God moves through this world that way. And if we do, we need to be corrected. It's the Democrats that want to separate. It's the Democrats that want to divide. So if my family members do not want to spend time with me, simply because of my party affiliation or because of who I voted for, then they can kick rocks in their socks. I don't care about none of that sugar honey iced tea. None of it. They can have it. Feel free to live in your fancy bubble that nobody will burst with the truth. I would not bring my spikes, my thorns, none of that y'all claim I have into your space, your safe space that might hurt somebody's feeling. Because I didn't call that man a woman. Because I can answer the question, what is a woman? And I can answer the question, what is a man? And that makes me the enemy? Are you out your damn mind? Man, they better miss me with that BS, bro. They better miss me with that BS. Because I ain't playing. All right? I ain't playing at all. All right. Not one bit. So y'all need to daggone man up and stop being so daggone dumb. That's what I say. That's what I say. All right. Okay. And also, this young man put out a video that, you know what? Do I want y'all to see that one? I don't know if I want y'all to see that one because I put out a couple of joints. Nah, it's this video. I want y'all to see this one. Shout out to Sunny Halston, who finally admitted that her family were slave owners. She called them holders, but we all know what it really is. I don't know if y'all seen this before, but I just ran across this and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And I wanted to share with my friends. You guys are my friends. And if you're not, that's cool too. One day you will be.
Wow.
And if you haven't liked the video already, guys, make sure you do. That's the only price of admission for my videos, just to like them. Like them. And watch them, of course. And if you're feeling extra generous again, share it. Make sure you share this bad boy. Thank you again for the super chat. It said, wasn't Dr. Seuss's book banned because of Democrat woke culture? Only communists add fascists. And fascists do that. You're absolutely right. I'm learning that the left's art of projection is next level. One thing that they do, they will tell us exactly what they do by accusing us of doing that thing that they currently do. You're going to do nothing but snitch on us and tell on us, and you're going to point this way for it. No, that's you all. Y'all are the Karens that want to get somebody in trouble. Y'all are the assholes that want to ruin our country and then put other citizens who are not taxpaying American citizens before us. You all do that. But I don't want to play the blame game. I don't want to play victimhood Olympics. None of that. But when you start playing in delusion, the people, it's our right to decide whether or not we want to play. We can decide not to play, or we can decide to play. But we have decided not to play by voting for Trump.
Wow. I'm in a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, you know, half Puerto Rican. I didn't.
I thought she thought herself as black. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now she's thinking herself as Puerto Rican. And here's another thing. How come people will have half white families? They will have a white dad and a Puerto Rican mom, and they automatically assume, will call themselves the other race. Or they'll have a white mom and a black dad, and they will automatically call themselves black. What is that about? It's like from the beginning, you're taught to have self-hatred. You're supposed to love yourself, both sides, all sides of yourself. I'm sorry, let's get back to it, man. I'm not here to fuss at anybody. I just want to have a good conversation and, you know what I mean, move our country forward.
No, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Slaveholders?
Yeah. So how are you feeling, my
Slaveholder? What the hell is a slaveholder, Sonny? What is a holder? A slaveholder? Is that like limbo between slave owner and slave's freedom? And before a slave owner releases a slave, they put them in the area where they're being held until upon further review? Is that what your family did? They were just holding them, but they weren't enslaving them? I need more information. Slaveholders. Don't try to slaveholders. Miss me with that slaveholder bull, sugar honey iced tea. Talk about slaveholder. It's a goddamn slaveholder.
So how are you feeling, my friend?
I think it's actually pretty interesting that my husband and I have shared roots.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that. And I think it's great for our children to know this information. I guess it's a fact of life that this is how some people made their living, on the backs of others. Wow.
Yeah. All right, slaveholder. Sounds good to me. She was a slaveholder. Like, we ain't enslaved them, and we didn't release them, but we did hold them. We held the hell out of them. Like, I got you. All we do all day is just hold the slaves. Huh? Nah, they ain't picking cotton over here. All we do is hold them. Just hold the hell out of them in those prisons over there. In those prisons over there, and they can't leave. Right? And if they do, there's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. That's gonna be. We just hold them. Hold them until we sell them. I don't know what a slaveholder is. I don't know what a slave, you know what I mean? None of that. But I do want to say this though. If your family, it's, you know, like if your grandmother was not a slave, shut the hell up. If your great grandmother wasn't a slave or great grandfather, come on, don't be talking to me about you hurt over this, that, and the other. Most of y'all ain't even got roots back to your family. You can't even tie the roots back. You don't even know when the hell your family, who started your family. And you want to blame 100% of white people for your family going through slavery. Okay. I'm not even going to touch that at all. But I do appreciate you guys pulling up yet again. Y'all are so fun. If you have not followed me on LFR Family, on my X page yet, here it is right here, LFR Family. Make sure y'all go follow it. I see a few of y'all have been. We have 9,814 followers now. We're doing well, man. We are growing like crazy. That is nuts. That is nuts. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal, bro. Thank you so much. For everyone that submitted a super chat last time, my last live stream, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I apologize if I did not acknowledge you and I closed out my live stream before acknowledging you or your message. But I do appreciate you, and I need you to charge that to my mind, not my heart, because I forgot. You know what I mean? Trump 2024, there's a reason he won a massive landslide victory. You're absolutely right. 2024. Now we in it. Now we got to see what happened. And then 4 felonies are about to drop. and we about to see what happened after that. Like this video, share this video. All my blues, my moderators, y'all are absolutely phenomenal. I see some faces and some names. I see some names that haven't been here in a minute. What's going on, family? And y'all, I'll see y'all in the next live stream, man. We hustling. This is hustle season. So I'm gonna see y'all again live streaming today. All right, today. Y'all see any news stories pull up? Make sure you share them with me on my X page, okay? Because we rocking and rolling. Love y'all, man. See y'all in the next live stream. Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves. And if you need me to change anything or improve anything, feel free to let me know, man. Y'all are my people. I'm here for the people.